In this episode, we're talking about how to market yourself as a health coach. Why do so many health coaches struggle to get clients? Is it because they're selling coaching sessions instead of results? Or is it because they're relying on Instagram tips that never convert? Or is it because they're lowering their prices but still not bringing in more people? The reality is most health coaches are marketing themselves the wrong way. In this episode, we're going to unpack what's working right now. You'll be able to finally attract the clients who are actually looking for your help. Let's dive right in. There are a lot of myths around this, so let's actually do some rapid fire myth busting. Myth number one, people want to buy coaching sessions. No, they don't. They don't want to buy coaching sessions. They want what they think the coaching sessions will do for them. They want the result. So more than just spending time with you, as awesome as you are, what they're hoping that you will do is take them by the hand and lead them somewhere. What is the goal that they want, or what's the challenge they're trying to overcome? So in your marketing, don't talk about the time you spend with them or what a session is going to look like. Talk about the results. Talk about what that looks like, that journey when you hold them by the hand and where you're leading them. Myth number two, marketing myself as a health coach means posting nutrition tips on Instagram. So that's not actually marketing either, okay? Marketing means you're getting your content in front of new people who've never heard of you before. And on Instagram, if you're posting tips, who's gonna see it? It's going to be your friends or your connections on Instagram. So it's a good nurturing tool. If you've got people that are following you there or that are friends or whatever, when you post something, a percentage of those people will see that. So it's a way of staying top of mind and nurturing them, but it's not a good way to market. Now I know what you're thinking. You're waiting for this post to go viral and that'll be seen by new people. So technically, yeah, that is a form of marketing. Is it good marketing? When something goes viral, it's because it's entertaining or it's really interesting. It's not going viral to your dream clients. It's going viral to the people that are looking to be entertained. It's very rare, extremely rare for helpful or informational or educational content to go viral. That's why with my clients, we really help them focus on YouTube because YouTube content can be searched. So instead of just creating tips that we post to social media, if we create videos that follow a certain pattern, we put them on YouTube, these videos become lead generation machines for my clients for many, many years. Myth number three, the more I talk about my process, the more people will trust me. Well, the more you talk about your process, the more people will understand your process, but that does nothing to build trust. It doesn't do anything to build them towards wanting to work with you. What you've got to do is have people trust you before you talk about your services, and then when you're talking about your services, you're letting them know where you're going to take them. You're letting them know the results that you're going to get them. Myth number four, if I lower my prices, more people will sign up. The only way that you'll know that for sure is if you do split testing, right? So let's say you had 100 people come in, 100 leads of potential clients, and you send 50 of them this way to see one price and 50 of them this way to see another price. Then you can know the answer to that question. But chances are it's probably not a pricing problem. There are a lot of steps along the way. So how are people finding you and who are these people? And what does that first step look like? Is it a step where they're being annoyed or irritated, like a paid ad or something that they don't want to watch but they're being forced to? Or is there anything that can introduce them to you and kind of build a relationship of trust first? After they've consumed some good content that builds a relationship of trust, what next? Do you have a free gift that you offer them? How well does that gift work? If they go to the landing page to get it, what percentage of people convert? Meaning, how many of those people become leads? Now, when they join your email list, what happens there? How good is your email system in nurturing them? And what percentage of those people schedule a call with you? And when they're on a call with you, let's say it's on Zoom, how do those conversations go? What percentage of those people buy from you? So you've got to look at every step along your process and figure out where is the bottleneck? Where do people fall off? What area do I need to fix? So the price point is near the end, right? And so just changing the price point or lowering your prices, it might not fix anything if you've got other bottlenecks along the way. Here's where you start. We are in a new age of AI, and AI is making the strategy that I teach work so much better. Gone are the days of traditional SEO. You don't have to worry about your website or getting your website ranked. We want you to provide answers. You're a health coach. You have a lot of answers, and there are millions and millions of questions being asked every single day online about health. So what niche of health do you focus on? What you want to do is dig deep and find the questions that your dream clients are asking online when they go to YouTube, Google, and ChatGPT. What questions are they asking? What problems are they trying to solve? Step number 1 is to make content answering those questions. So this is going to turn into content that is actually marketing content for you, because it's going to attract people who've never heard of you before, but that have these questions. They're going to type in these questions and they're going to find your content. Now, in these videos, I don't want you to promote yourself. Don't even worry about sharing your name, your credentials, your business. Don't explain your services. But as you teach and as you answer their question, you might give an example. You might share a before and after story. You can change the name of the person. You can let them know. So there was so-and-so. She had this challenge or problem, and I took her on this journey, whatever that journey is, and this is where she is today. So that will let people know, oh, this person helps people in this situation. They can start to qualify themselves in thinking, I want help like that, but you haven't even pitched yourself at all. Now, instead of just posting tips on Instagram and nurturing your audience that way, what you're doing now is you're finding people that are actively searching for your help. They're typing in the right questions and they're finding you at the perfect moment. They're seeing you as the person that can help them. What I'm going to share next, I want you to really think about before you accept it or dismiss it. Like, really think about what this would look like in your business. Instead of selling coaching sessions or packages that are based upon a certain number of coaching sessions, like, yeah, I sell a package of 12 coaching sessions. I don't want you to do that. I want you instead to sell an outcome. So even if it does take 12 coaching sessions to get there, what is the outcome that you're going to deliver? What's the outcome that people are going to achieve once they go through those 12 sessions? And I bet that some people don't need all 12. I bet some people need 6. I bet some people need 20. 1, it becomes much easier to sell an outcome. Now, you need to have a track record of success. You need to be able to deliver that outcome. And 2, instead of charging per hour or per session, now you can charge the value of that outcome. You might charge $150 per session or whatever that is. And whatever number you do, it would add up to a certain dollar amount. But for the outcome, you might charge $5,000 or $10,000. And it will be much easier to sell that outcome if you can confidently deliver it, if you've got a track record of helping a lot of other people achieve that same outcome. Now, just to give you an example, when clients hire me for my YouTube production services, I have what I call a performance guarantee. I say, these are the goals. We're not just filming a whole bunch of videos, but we're filming videos to achieve a specific goal. And we outline clearly what that goal is. And then I say, there's a list of things in the agreement that are expectations of me. In order for us to hit this goal, this is what you can expect of me. But there's also some things that I expect of you, and I list those out in order for us to achieve that goal. That's our number 1 thing. The next piece of advice that I want to share is to narrow your niche. I mean, health is huge. There are billions of people that need help with their health. And there are billions of questions being asked online, but it's a very, very competitive space. There are a lot of health experts, whether you would agree that they're an expert or not. But of all the areas of health and nutrition and fitness that you could talk about, where have you helped people the most? Like, what little niche or what little space could you own? Could you dominate? We want to hone in and find that niche, because you could be the number 1 person in the world in that space in a pretty short amount of time. Do I need to show my own health journey to attract clients? I think it's good to know it and to have it on your website for those people that are interested. But more important than that is to show the journey of somebody that you've taken by the hand and you've taken them on a journey and been successful. If you can show time and time again that you're good at taking people through that journey themselves, that's going to be far more valuable than just somebody that's done it themselves. How do I avoid giving away too much free advice? Yeah, I get it. Your advice is extremely valuable, but I wouldn't worry about giving away too much of it for free. There are a small percentage of people out there that will hear your free advice and will go and apply it on their own, and guess what? You changed their life. You really helped them and you improved them. When people improve their health, that's something to be really excited about. But for the vast majority of people, when they hear great information, they recognize it as good information, but they don't implement it, right? They don't apply it. Then they hear more good information and they're reminded, oh yeah, that person is really good at it. When I'm ready, I'm going to hire them. I've had people read my entire book, So they know all my secrets. They know my strategy now, but now they even have greater desire to work with me. They want to have me take them by the hand and lead them through all these steps to make sure that they do it right. So the biggest takeaway that I want you to have is to remember this. As a health coach, people aren't buying your time. They aren't buying hours from you. They're buying results. When you position yourself that way, your marketing will be way more effective. So now the question is, how do you get your dream clients to actually find you online? I've got a full video where I walk you through my leaf strategy. I'll link to it right here. It's a step-by-step method on how to rank #1 on YouTube. And when you rank #1 on YouTube, guess what else happens? You rank on Google and you rank on ChatGPT. So I'm really excited for you and your health coaching business so that you can really start to pull in a lot more clients and get found by these people who are in desperate search of your help. I'll see you there.